Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaykum, dear listeners. I hope that you're all well. Today is day 12 of Ramadan and I'm enjoying another sunny day here, and the promise of spring is all around me. Lots of movement this morning on the pond as well. I can see the ducks, the mallards just diving around. And I also have some really tiny dogs around me who are very boisterous and they bark at everyone. They're only about 6 inches high, extremely tiny and very feisty. Right, so if you have been following this series, you will remember that I talked about the metaphor of the path on day 3 of Ramadan, where I introduced the structure of Surah Al-Fatiha, which helped explain the central theme of the surah. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. It is Allah alone that we worship, and it is Allah alone that we ask for help. And the structure, when you delve into the structure of that surah, that theme really emerges to the fore. I promised you then that I will share with you the structure of Ayat Al-Kursi and the rational argument that sits at its heart. So today I will focus on that. The Ayat Al-Kursi is a long verse, verse 255 in Surah Al-Baqara, which is the second chapter of the Quran. Let's read the Ayat Al-Kursi together and identify the 9 sections or themes which occur within this verse. So I'm going to take a brief pause after completing each section. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu la ilaha illa huwal hayyul qayyum. La ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm. Lahu ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard. Man dhal ladhi yashfa'u 'indahu illa bi idhnih. Ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum. ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. I am now reading Yusuf Ali's translation, but I have taken the liberty of turning the old English words in his translation into the more modern version just for ease of reading and understanding. Again, I will just introduce a brief pause after I finish each section. Allah, there is no deity save Him, the alive, the eternal. Neither slumber nor sleep overtakes Him. Unto Him belongs whatsoever is in the heavens and whatsoever is in the earth. Who is He that intercedes with Him save by His leave? He knows that which is in front of them and that which is behind them, while they encompass nothing of His knowledge save what He wills to reveal. His throne includes the heavens and the earth, and He is never weary of preserving them. He is the sublime, the tremendous. The Ayat Al-Kursi has 4 key ideas, and there is one central theme connecting these 4. I have done a table, a diagram to make it easy to visualize. The numbers show the sections within the verse, and the letters in square brackets show how the parallel ideas or themes relate to each other. And I've color-coded this to help your understanding. Section 1 reads, Allah, there is no deity save Him, the alive, the eternal. And section 9, which is the final section of this verse, reads, He is the sublime and the tremendous. And so in both of these, which I've noted as A and A dash, the theme is the majesty of Allah, who is the eternal, and He's the greatest and the most high. The second section of Ayat Al-Kursi reads, Neither slumber nor sleep overtakes Him. And this corresponds exactly with the 8th section, which reads, And He is never weary of preserving them. When we take them together, the theme is that Allah does not get tired or need sleep, and He does not stop from preserving the heavens and the earth. So He does not rest. He is never absent from preserving the heavens or the earth, because He does not need sleep and He never gets tired. Section 3 reads, Unto Him belongs whatsoever is in the heavens and whatsoever is in the earth. And that corresponds exactly with section 7, which says his throne includes the heavens and the earth. So these two sections say pretty much the same thing, and delve into some of the nuances that everything belongs to Allah, and that his throne, his kursi, is all encompassing. So not only does everything belong to him, his dominion and his power and authority extends over everything that sits within the heavens and the earth. And then the final section 4 reads, who is he that intercedes with him save by his leave? And that corresponds exactly with section 6, which reads, while they encompass nothing of his knowledge save what he wills to reveal. Here the theme is that only Allah will allow intercession, and those who wish to intercede have no knowledge of their own except for the knowledge that Allah permits. So in both these sections the theme is the same, that intercession is by Allah's leave, and any knowledge given to people is also by Allah's leave, that it is Allah who chooses to reveal some aspects of his knowledge to us human beings, and then other aspects are just kept hidden from us. Now these 4 themes relate to the central theme, which is in section 5. He knows that which is in front of them and that which is behind them. Let me just go back to the previous page so I can read out the Arabic for you. يَعْلَمُ مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَمَا خَلْفَهُمْ. He knows that which is in front of them and that which is behind them. And so at the center is this idea that no one can tell Allah anything new. He already possesses all knowledge of the past, present and future, what is behind us and what is in front of us. Now when you delve into the Ayat Al-Kursi with this structure in mind, it again opens itself with this amazing message. It uses a rational argument to invalidate claims that some people or their followers make, where they think that the saints and scholars are closer to Allah and have some special knowledge, or that they can persuade Allah by telling him anything new. Allah does not fall asleep, na'uzubillah, that he misses events and information. In other words, no one can add anything to Allah's knowledge. Now think about this for a moment. When a person approaches another person, try to do advocacy on behalf of a client or a friend, or try to get some favor for their client or their friend, what do? They give some new information to the person who has authority. And then they try to appeal to that person's authority and say, well, I can give you this bit of new information. I can give you this insider information. I can give you this business intelligence. That's valuable. And that can be used to influence or persuade the person who is in authority. Now that whole mechanism is being invalidated by Allah when it comes to any advocacy or intercession done where we want to persuade Allah. How will an intercessor persuade Allah? Allah already knows everything. So what new information can that person add to what Allah already knows? So intercession cannot take this form which we're familiar with in the human world, which is to give new information about somebody. Allah already has all information, so that mechanism does not work. So there's this very great rational argument that Ayat Al-Kursi is making. The question then arises that what form can intercession take? So Allah tells us in the Ayat Al-Kursi and in other verses in the Quran, so for example in Surah Maryam chapter 19 verse 87, that he will indeed give permission to some people to intercede or advocate on behalf of others. But this intercession will be an appeal to Allah's mercy, since the intercessor cannot add anything new to what Allah already knows. The key point of reflection is this: Allah knows everything, and no human being, saint, Sufi, teacher, alim, imam, can add new information to Allah's all-encompassing knowledge. Allah may allow some righteous people, like his messengers and some outstanding believers, to appeal to his mercy to forgive some people. But this prerogative, this permission rests solely with Allah. Linking this to Surah Al-Fatiha's central theme, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, it is so liberating to think that we don't need to rely on other people. Our full reliance, our orientation, and our seeking of help should only be directed to Allah. Assalamu alaykum.